Hey y'all, I'm Raven.
And I'm Alexis.
And you're watching Two Cups of Cocoa. Today we're going to discuss the recent events that transpired from Tina Campbell saying that she voted for Trump.
Yes.
And how she voted for him basically because he was a Christian or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you all may know Tina Campbell from
Mary. She's one half of the group. And
Yes.
Mary is credited for pushing soul
into
gospel, kind of bringing the new young wave into it.
Some of their popular songs are Shackles,
Yeah.
God in Me, Go Get It,
I Just Can't Give Up Now. A lot of good songs. And they're really, really heavy in the gospel and the Christianity community. And I guess she went on the reel and stated that she voted for Trump.
What I said is, if during your campaign what you said appealed to me and it appealed to my Christian values more than the other candidate, then when it comes down to it, I chose based on my faith. I didn't really like either one of the candidates, if I could just be honest. But it was two people that had the chance of winning, and so I voted based on my faith. Do I agree with everything that's being done and being said? No. Do I promote and advocate any of that? No. And do I choose to give any more of my time to anybody who has an opinion about my right to vote and to who I vote for and what behind it? Not at all. So what's the next question?
Okay.
Tina Campbell, ladies and gentlemen.
That last part right there.
I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to pray for the leaders. Stand with does not mean I agree with everything.
Right.
It means that I pray for you.
But do you understand that people were a little upset because of the things that he's been doing to this country?
I'm upset with the things that he's doing in this country.
We got a follow-up though for
I'm
you.
upset with a lot of that, but I don't agree with all of the choices, and I established that in my letter, but
you
nobody
do
wants
have
to
a
talk
right
about
to
that.
Because of her Christian views, out of the two candidates, even though she didn't like both of them, she felt like Donald Trump was the better pick. And actually, honestly, my best friend, she voted for Hillary, but her family, her mom, her dad, they're Catholics, and they voted for Trump based off of their religion as well. So that was something pretty interesting. I just felt like she should have just said she wanted to vote for Trump because that's what she felt like doing versus how to put in their everyday life.
I don't see, maybe I missed something, but I don't see the correlation of Trump to Christianity or whatever your religion is. But regardless of what it is, I feel like they should have looked at everything that Trump was saying during his race, talking about building a wall for Mexico and doing XYZ for all the people who didn't belong in America because he wanted to make America great again. I feel like those were not Christian words to say. Like, though you're supposed to love everybody and, you know, love thy neighbor and all this is that. And I honestly don't see where the Christian stuff is at and that stuff. So how can you say you voted for him based off of being a Christian? Just say you voted for him because you wanted to vote for him.
I don't know. I think when you're really involved, and that's when my best friend told me that her parents voted for Trump, and they were the nicest people ever. I was like, why would they do that? But people who really are heavily involved, and I guess maybe not me and you, because I do consider myself a Christian, but I don't go to church every day. But I'm not going to attack her for her opinion. I think she did what she did and said what she said, and now it's over. We still have him as a president, and yeah. I don't know. I just don't like her fighting over religion, but
right,
you know,
but
it is
I don't
what
think
it is.
that she should have. Why are you vocalizing? At one point in time, you're supposed to keep who you voted for, you know, not a secret, but under wraps, because that caused a lot of tension. You know, that stirs the pot. And what if she loses viewers or loses album sales and stuff?
But
she has to think about that.
Yeah, she does have to think about that, but you also have to keep it. That's like, am I? You know, I'm living this type of lifestyle, but I found God. Am I not going to talk about God because I'm losing views? Absolutely not. That's just who I praise, and you know, people are, if I'm going to lose the views or not, it is what it is. So,
but I mean, but Trump and God are like, and like I don't, you know, I just.
Well, I think some people.
I wonder how does she feel now about this? I mean, I know she said she doesn't stand by everything that he's done, which you can't, because if you did, and you're just a dark, twisted person.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't believe that if you voted for Trump, you're the all evil.
I mean,
and all.
No.
I'm
not saying if you voted for him. I'm saying the stuff that he's doing now. I mean, if you voted for him, you voted for him. You can't take it back. But the stuff he's doing now, you can't tell me that if you voted for Trump, you stand by him 100% from everything that he says, everything that he's doing now, because that's not Christian. Like, not saying that she's
but everybody that voted for Trump isn't a Christian.
That's true.
So
they the devil.
But, and see, I'm so much more open to it, because when I did not vote, I just felt like both of them weren't. Both of them, I didn't feel like voting for the lesser of two evils. I just didn't feel like it. I felt like there should just be two good candidates that are capable of running for this.
Chrissy Teigen and like Rihanna and
and that these people still wouldn't be happy. So
You're right.
you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna knock her for her decision, and I feel like she has the option to vocalize it. I feel like sometimes, you know, we try to keep the politics and religion, all that stuff separate, but you know, it does come together. You know, sometimes it comes up when we're in work conversations or when we're at home, and it does break up a lot of families.
Yeah, but that's why you should try to keep them separated. Strong opinions about the stuff.
Yeah,
so.
but sometimes that doesn't work, you know, and I just feel like sometimes you have to be tolerant up to a certain extent. I'm not saying if you know somebody that's racist, you need to go ahead and accept them for who they are, but you know, somebody
don't
does
be
have
racist around me. Look,
I don't know.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
But like, what about like certain families? So like, say, you know,
they don't like black people, but they like you.
No, not like that. But like, say per se, I remember even watching Love and Hip Hop, but R&B divas, and Monifa has a daughter who is very into her Christian views, backlash, everything,
gay,
and
right?
the daughter,
Monifa's
gay, but her daughter does not agree with it, and I think her daughter did not come to her wedding. I believe they have a very strained relationship because of what her mom has decided to live her life. Now, you know, with that type of stuff, you know, I believe that religion is so important, but regardless if you don't believe it, I just still believe that that's your mom. Just like I feel like it's the mom's job to love and protect their son or their daughter regardless of their views. That's just how I feel. So, I mean, what do you think about stuff like that? Do you think like it's gonna cause a rift just because that's what she believes in from her family? Maybe what about Erica? Maybe Erica doesn't believe in it.
If
she's
you're
one half of the brand.
If that's as far as Erica and Tina goes, if Tina voted for whoever and Erica voted for whoever, then I don't feel like that should be discussed. Like I said, that should be left alone. And as far as the religion goes, if you're going to be religious when it comes to voting, or if you're going to be religious when it comes to same-sex marriages or whatever, you need to be religious all throughout the board. Don't pick and choose when your religion matters.
Do you think she's picking and choosing when her religion matters?
I don't know her. I mean, me and her ain't got each other numbers, so I don't know. But, you know, I just feel like if this is one thing that she's picking her religion about, she needs to be consistent with it all throughout.
Well, I think she's been consistent throughout. I mean, if you watched her show, maybe some of you guys haven't, maybe you guys have. She talks about like her husband cheating on her multiple times, and she talks about her road to forgiveness and why she stayed, and partly because of her religion. You know, if you read the Bible, it is till death do you part, regardless of you know, just regardless of anything, she felt like that her religion was very important, that she's going to work to her marriage. Now, I don't know. I just think she has the right to say what she wants to say, and she has the right to vote for who she wants to vote for. I think sometimes by us diminishing people because of who they vote for, we become the enemy. So if we say that our oppression is bigger than somebody else's oppression, we become the oppressors, if you understand what I'm saying. So sometimes by diminishing other people's values because we feel like they're wrong and stuff like that, we are in turn wrong.
That sounds like, to me, kind of like with the Black Lives Matter and the All Lives Matter. You know, that's kind of...
No, not necessarily, because All Lives Matters is diminishing Black Lives Matter.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. If you diminish another person based off of their views or something like that, then you become the oppressor. So, and I think that was a complete mix-up anyways because of communication. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to knock her for her opinion. I believe she has the right to say what she has to say. I wish she would have just said that she wanted to vote for him.
She wouldn't have said it at all. Like, if you voted for Trump, keep it to yourself. It's
but what would you think about...
Need to be said,
that's true. But what would you feel if somebody said, if you voted for Hillary, keep it to yourself because Hillary's a crook and she called black people the N-words?
I never really say out loud I voted for Hillary.
So you just believe that you shouldn't.
I don't think it should be spoken about, because I have a friend who told me that they were going to vote for Trump because they feel like Trump is a businessman. That's the reason why you voted for him, and you feel like America is a business, okay, but I feel like, don't tell me that, because first of all, I didn't want to know. First of all, I didn't ask you.
Yeah.
Second of all, if that's your reasoning, did you not pay attention to everything else? Like, even though presidents can't do a whole lot on their own, but if this is the only reason why you voted for him, I feel like you're kind of ignorant in a way.
See, and then it could be vice versa. People can think that you're just voting for Hillary just so Trump can't be in office. That's also very ignorant.
That is true.
People.
But everything that Trump said, like the Mexicans building the wall, I was totally against it, because I feel like America's a melting pot, you know.
And of course,
I was not for that.
Yeah, and of course you should be. But I think everybody should have the right to state their opinion. Like I said, you didn't ask for whoever
right.
that
So if I didn't ask it, don't tell me, because I don't want to know.
Right. But I think in Tina's case per se, she was asked why she did it,
but
or
she on TV. She know everybody was gonna see it. She knows she got people who buy her stuff, who probably would have voted for Bernie, or probably would have voted for Bush again or something like that.
Yeah, but I just still feel like she has the right to just vote for whoever she wants to vote for and say however she feels. I mean,
well,
I think
moral of the story is keep your comments to yourself.
No,
she can vote whoever she want to vote for, but don't tell everybody.
I think you have the right to say whoever you want to say. Like I said, I didn't vote, and people think that I shouldn't be talking about it regardless, but I'm still going to say what I want to say regardless if I voted or not. So, I mean, I think it's just to each his own. So, yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Also, share the video. Let us know what you think, and we're going to be posting.
Follow us on Instagram.
Absolutely. We're gonna be